Snap, it's about to storm out here. Okay, I need that out the way immediately. Can I drag it? Ooh, nice. All right, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Oh, snap, it's still coming. There we go. That's cool. I'll keep it right there like that. Just in case y'all can see that. Anyways, let's proceed. This is the second part of everything. No, it's not, because I thought I was going to have to record that old video over. Excuse me. Let me get to the right place. There we go. Let's walk into the CS of the S. I kind of hate CSS. It's so like long. Everything is so long. But this is like inline CSS, so it's a little weird. I'll like make some videos one of these days with me doing like the CSS and something like this. Like right now I'm making a course, but it's starting with HTML. So I'm just walking through like a basic course before I conduct mines and build mines, but I'm showing like how to build a web page. So like in here, whenever, like, let me see if I put like CSS or whatever and put it in the main folder like this and then create a file, like it would normally be called something like this or style.css. I don't know if it's with or without the S. I always mix that part up. But anyway, that's not important. So you would be able to create your CSS charts outside of your HTML and would be able to pull it up here and link it in like so. Give me a second. There we go. And then you would be able to type it in like, okay, I want it to go to the previous folder. So out of the current directory that I'm in and go into the CSS directory and select that style sheet. And then I'll be able to pull it in and style these attributes by their ID or their class that I assigned to them, or even just their actual element period. But that's not what this video is about. This is about this CSS. And let's get it. Let's go. So like should have a style. Your H2 element is right there. And you want it with the style element of a color of red. And the decoration should end with this. So there we go. That's basically what I seen. Bing. Yeah, boy. All right. And so with this one, I'm not okay. So, like, if you actually want to do this, I'm not trying to plagiarize. So, I'm not reading this part up here. I'm just reading the bottom parts and showing how I solved it. So, just in case you run into like some parts that tripped you up, then this is like a little tutorial video of how to get through that part. And if I fail, you're going to see my failures as we go. Like, let's get it. Let's go. Right. So delete your H2 element style attribute and instead create a CSS style block. Add the necessary CSS to all H2 elements blue. Okay, so we're going to delete that and put it inside of a style element like so. And give me a second because I can bring up, give me a second. I have a document that I can bring up that we can kind of look over together what this style attribute is. So give me a second, baby. Oh, baby, give me a second. Okay, so now that I'm nearing close to it, copy. I don't know if I can open it this way, but we'll see. This will be interesting to the both of us. I can. No, obviously I can't because it's not allowing me. Let me see if I can open it with, what am I using right now? I think this is Chrome. There we go. Bam, baby. Yeah. Ignore my weirdness. All right. Wait a minute. There we go. So the style attribute right here, you can put in any kind of media types and scope. For more information, let's scroll down some more, and you can download this PDF document off of the web. But okay, it says the media types apply to the type. Okay, and that's how you like the actual CSS and all of that, the stylings of it. So let's go ahead. Oh snap, baby. Messed it up. I messed it up. There we go. First, I want to close that tab. Whoa. That was so weird. Don't know why that happened, but continue on because we came back live. All right, so we have that style attribute, and it should create a style element. That one should be blue. Ooh. Okay, so this is how you do your HTML style sheet with inside of everything. So this is basically showing you how like you would write it inside of this program that I just brought up. So you would write, basically this translates to doing this. So for your H2 element, or let me see. Yeah, so for any of your H2 elements, go ahead and make the color of it, which is referring to the text, make it blue, and you would end it like so. And then you'll be able to open this in other browser. Let me see. Open it in Google Chrome. And this applied to the home page, so it would in turn change this H2 element to a blue color now. And then if I was to bring that back up and take that out, then I can change it to another color. Let's do a hexa color. I don't know if this is a real hex color, but let's just type it in and see. Okay, sure. Let's do DDDD. Okay, no, not that, because we're not going to be able to see that. So let's just do red. Let's keep it simple. And then minimize this and refresh it, and it'll change that H2 element to red right here. So that's basically essentially what you're able to do within that style element that's encoded into your HTML document. So let's go ahead and make that color red. Or no, I think it said blue. It did say blue. Oops, almost tripped me up. Okay, and then sure, I guess I did everything. I don't know, I was talking much. Your H2 element should be blue. Okay, maybe it's why. Yep. Okay, so inside, let's see, inside your style element, change the H selector to the dot red text. Okay, so this is your selector here. And with the dot, you know it's going to be a class name. So dot red, text, can't type, and update it from blue to red. And then apparently, most likely, we're going to add this class to here where it would say red. text. And that way it'll do everything for us. Oops. Ask me later. Okay, so the classes, blah, 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 blah. H2 element should be red, which it is. Should have the class. Your should not be red. Your first. Okay, your second and third P element. So this one, I would just add in the class of red text again, and it will be able to turn that one red as well, as you see up there, and the rest aren't affected. Okay, between the style tags, give the P elements a font size. So you would go down and you would type in your P elements and give it a font size. Oops. All right. Got to make it fun, right? Give it a font size of 16 pixels. Okay. And let's see how that changes. So let's do 26, and you see they got bigger. You do 16, and they get smaller. So I will go ahead and run that test. Okay, so make all of your, use the font monospace. So font style or font family would be monospace. I don't think it would be the font family. I don't know. Yeah, okay, it is. And the reason why I was second guessing is because, again, if you take it here and we go up to find font, oh, it actually doesn't have it because it would probably be in the style section still. But of course, it's not going to go into grave details like that because that's mostly CSS. It's not really. I mean, you can write the CSS to HTML, but like it's mostly a CSS thing. So let's see. You should import the lobster font to your web page. All right. So let's go ahead and import that. So let's go and see. This is weird because it doesn't have a head tag. So, well, I guess just add one. That way I can link in that style sheet. Put it up here. It makes sense to me. All right. And so there we go. And then use an element selector to set lobster as the font family for the H2 elements. So again, we're going to take it here and let's just put it right here and make that the H2 element and do a font family of lobster. I don't know why I put those quotes around it. And the reason why I made the head tag is, again, it takes it back to what I was stating here is in your index.html file, this is how you start it off. In any style sheets or anything you want to link into your HTML document to affect any of the stylings or anything like that, you would put it in between these head tags. So that's the reason why I threw in a head tag, even though it most likely didn't say anything about it. Oh wait, it got something else. Your should degrade to the font monospace when not available. I want to see what put quotes around it, so that way you can put. I could be wrong now. I could be wrong. You should comment out your call to Google for lots of fun by putting in front of it. Okay, so let's take all that out. Because apparently instead it wants you to comment it out. That's how you would comment something out, and then you would put, I don't know, space. Phew, child. This could be wrong too, but again, like I said, we are learning together. I guess I'm not really understanding what it's trying to tell me. Okay. Okay, now I got that. You should comment out your call to Google for lobster for pudding. What call to Google? I mean, are you talking? Maybe it's talking about this link right here. I don't know. We about to see. Oh, okay. So that's what you wanted commented out. I was like, what are you talking about, guy? CSS has a property, blah, blah, blah. Create a class called smaller image and use it to resize the image so that it's only 100 pixels wide. So smaller image. And again, you know, you're going to be using a dot because it's a class. You would use a pound sign or this symbol here if it's an ID. So, and it said that it wants to resize so that the width, all right, just add extra words. That's cool too. It's only 100 pixels. Might help if I actually add it to the image tag. So let's go ahead and add the class right back here. No, you should add it right after this right here. And make a class of smaller image and 100 pixels wide. Yeah. That's image. And where's the class? Smaller image. Okay. You know what? I think I added this to the wrong thing. I didn't add it to the picture. I don't believe. Okay, so maybe I should instead add it right here. Your image element. Okay, so let's undo everything we just did. Okay, I'm about to end my right line, put it right here. Because putting the class attribute right there, but it's not taking it. And it said it should be 100 pixels wide. Oh, I see exactly what the issue is. Oh my gosh. See? That's what you call debugging. Debugging at its finest. I'm like, why is the image not changing? Makes sense. Should have a class, smaller image. Okay, yep, it got the class, smaller image. And that's normally where you would put your class, like right after. I don't know why I put it after the source. Okay, so if you want to add another class, you would just put a space and put thick green border. And your image have a border width of, so you would go down here, border width, and put it at 10 pixels. Your image should have a border style, so it's again the same thing, border style, and make that, oh, show you something better. So if you go border 10 pixels solid and then put green, it will automatically know what you're talking about. As you see, it did all that. So that way you don't have to break it down by border width, border style, border, blah, blah, blah. You just put border, X all the rest out. See? So now how it has border color, border width, border style. We just chopped it up and just put border and put all three to minimize some of the lines of code you have to add. So you could have turned we turned these 3 lines into 1 line of code that way. Your image element should have the class thick green border. Where is it? Yep, and then it should have a border radius of 10 pixels. And basically what that does is it rounds out the edges of it. So if you take it out, if we take this line right here out, it would spike them back out. It has like a more pointier end, but if we undo it and put it back in, it rounds them out that way. And that's basically what border radius does. It's a little tricky. It takes a little while. Like, let me show you what it'll be if you put it on 60 pixels. So it would like almost put a circle around it. Then 60 pixels, it is like a complete circle. 80 pixels, it's pretty much the same thing. 100 perfect circle. So if you want to have a circle around your name, then you can do that. Or if you want to make it something simple, then you can probably put like 16 pixels, and it's like a little, just to show you how you can play with it. All right. So your image should have a border radius of 50%. So yeah, you can even do it in percentages, and you see what 50% does. It just cuts it down faster to that circular type of motion. And then the border radius value should have a percentage value of 50%. I mean, I think that's it because I pretty much put it, yeah. That one line took care of it because I already had that class name associated with the image, so it already affected it. Your div element should have the class silver background. All right. Where's that div? What that div, baby? There we go. Silver background. There we go. And it should have a silver background. So let's go ahead and add that in there. Silver background, ground, color, silver. Okay, a class name silver ground should be defined. Style, sign should be the background color property. So yeah, need to add background to that. You see it already transpired, so it should pass. This his too shall pass, young grasshopper. Your form element should have the ID cat photo form. Yay. Where's the form element? There it is. So we're going to add the ID here. Let's put it like that. So to automatically put what we need on the end. Photo form. Your form element should have the ID. Yep, we already did that. Should have a background color of green. So since it has that ID, let's go ahead and put cat photo form like that. So again, remember you use that sharp symbol as I forget the name of this symbol, like, but we call it a pound sign, like, let's be honest. So it has the pound sign. Don't judge me. Okay, like I'm still learning. And we're gonna make it a background color of green. There we go, there we go. You shouldn't give your form any class or style attributes. Okay, yeah, so yeah, did that right. Okay, your blue box class should give elements 20 pixels of padding. Okay. Your blue box class should give elements 20 pixels of margin. Oh, I'm like, what the fudge? It does. Like, what are y'all talking about? At the wrong stuff. That's what I get. Your blue box should give elements negative 15 pixels of margin. Ooh, look at there. Look at there. I wonder what effect does that negative have? Oh, okay, so it basically inverts the margin, I guess. I don't freaking know. All I know is it did what it was supposed to do. Boy. Your blue box class should give the top of the elements 40 pixels of padding. Padding top. I want to say that's how you do it. We about to figure this shit out today, though. 40 pixels. What the fudge? There we go. I didn't know that was turned off. And the blue box class should give the right of the elements 20 pixels of padding. Okay, so let me see. Padding goes from top right. I think it would be 40 pixels, 20 pixels, 20 pixels, 40 pixels, because it goes top right, bottom left. And that way you one load. See, top right, bottom left is the same thing. Just cut those 4 lines of code into one by just putting margin and putting them in order from the ascending or descending order, because it's the same thing. But you just know that when you use just margin, it goes from the top to the right to the bottom to the left. So your root box class should give the top elements okay, the right elements 20, the bottom 20, and the left 40. I'm confused because ain't that already what's there? Okay, so is it basically asking me to do what the fudge I just did and they changed it? Let's see if that's what they talking about. I don't know what the freak. Oh, that's what it is. Oh my gosh, I keep looking at the wrong thing. Goodness gracious. All right. All right. We gonna make it today. Y'all, we gonna make it today. There we go. Keep looking at that red box, cause like it be having everything you want in the blue box. So like, what the fudge? What was your antennas when they was making this CSS sheet? Like, all right. So let's do this again. Good thing I know this. Let me see the top. It goes right, bottom, left. All right, because I did not specify. I guess it kind of knows, but it's always good to specify because you got different values that you can put on the back end of that. Oh, snap. Let's say padding, a margin. Have a clockwise notion instead of padding. You should use a clockwise notion. Oh, yeah, that's what it's talking about right there. That's the clockwise motion. Top right, left. It's going in the clockwise motion. Let me go to blue box, god dang. All right, I'm going to put my cursor there, god dang. So this is talking about margin now. Again, like, let me see, 40 pixels, 20 pixels, 20 pixels, 40 pixels. I know I'm going through this kind of fast, so if y'all got any questions, definitely drop it in the chat or like pause the video anytime you need to so you can like, yo, Carmela, slow the fudge down. Like, what the fudge? Golly, I thought we were friends. Okay, this is new. I haven't done this before, so like let's get it. Um Said it should be used to do the check boxes because normally what I would do is I would give it like a class name or an ID. So like I can probably do the ID as indoor, outdoor, loving, lazy, energetic. So that way I can just have it up there. But with it doing it that way, or if you want to style them all the same, you can do the just make it personality like you did and make it indoor outdoor. So instead of just making it the name, you can make it the name in the class, like just copy paste. And that way, like you can style them all together selectively. But I have never seen it done this way. So I'm learning something new today. Okay. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm about to dive in. Oh. Okay, and so the reason why I knew that the left and the right were zero is because it only defined something for the top and the bottom. So, of course, when you come around in that clockwise motion to right and to left, then you will put zero. Don't just leave it blank. I'm tripping. Maybe I should try it that way. Wah, 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 wah. All right, so your red box class should have red box. Now we on the red box. Should have a padding property. Okay, okay, all right. And your red box should give the elements 1.5 EM of padding. So like that goes back to what I was saying. Like, I'm not really sure what the EM is for. So let's Google it really fast. EM and CSS style sheet. EM is simply the font size in an element with 2-inch font. The 1 EM thus means 2-inch. Okay, so it's 1.5, whatever the font size is, times whatever the font size is. Okay, 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 okay. Let's learn stuff. Shout out to Google. Shout out to Google. In case anybody else was having that same when I was just having, I'm saying. But yep, let's go on and run this test. Let's run that shish. Run that shish. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So your body element, okay, body, the body, baby, should have a background color of black. Interesting. Look at that. All right. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So for this one, you should create a H1 element. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know if that's even necessary, but it's just a habit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's just say, see, there it is. Hello world. It always takes it back. Have the color property of green. There we go. That actually looks pretty cool. It looks like matter of fact, I can show you better than I can tell you. So GitHub has this little terminal for like a command line prompt, and this is what it looks like. So yeah, that's what it reminds me of, that little thing there that I just showed you. Your H1 should inherit the font from the body element. All right, so font family, monospace. Your H1 should inherit the All right, whoop, there it is. And all we gotta do is put in a closing body tag, baby. Baby. Trying to tell you, baby. We got this, baby. Let's go, baby. Next, moving on. Should have the class pink text. Oh no. Oh no, baby. Honey. Not pink text, honey. Alright. And your style should have a pink text. Bazam, baby. We go. There we go. Pink text. That changes the color. It should be pink, baby. It's Miss Carrot, baby. Y'all ignore my random singing. Like, that's just how I learn. I gotta be random. Okay. All right. So you want a blue text class too? Okay. So I think this is about to show you that. All right. So basically, you would have to put the blue text below the pink text, because what will happen is it's going to override it right here, because it reads in a cascading manner. So it goes from top to bottom, and with blue text coming after. So like if I change this around and put pink text in place of like that, then you would still see that the blue text is still coming up because of the fact that it comes last on the list inside like the cascading sheet. So it doesn't matter which order you put it in here, it goes based off what order it goes here, or in any CSS document. So even if, I brought it up in this CSS document and did the same thing here, it would have the same effect. So if I put color red and then turn around and put color blue, then whenever I open that up, what's going to happen is it's going to still have that blue because blue came last. So there we go. That's my little spiel I wanted to make on that little segment there. All right. It should still have a class pink text and blue text. Now it wants you to add an ID. Ooh, look at there. And it has an ID orange text. So IDs are normally a little more important. So I always put them in the front. And you're about to see. So let's go with the ID of orange text, and we're gonna make it, I'm pretty sure it should be, color orange. And you see it's about to change because IDs take more precedence. So even if I was to cut that from there and put it on the back end here, it would still come up orange regardless of where it is. Okay, so, and now this, I'm just going to show you what happens if I put it above the pink text. It still takes precedent, as you see there, because it's an ID factor, and IDs are more important than the actual regular classes because they're more defined. So you can have, this is just showing you that, okay, you can put this for all of your H1. So say if I change this to H1, right? And then, like I'll just show you. So I changed this to H1 and it says color pink. You see that this ID is still blocking it from that. But if I add another H1, and I put it in hello again, then what will happen is it'll come up with that one with the normal color that it is for H1 elements. This one is just different because of that factor. Okay, so let's go ahead and undo all of that. All right, so now that we're back at the beginning, yes, it have all them. Should have an inline style. Element should be white. Okay, so change H1 color to be white. And again, this is showing that, oh, it should have an inline style. Okay, so now this is going to actually show that the inline styles take precedent even over the IDs because it's the closest to the actual element being styled. So even though, okay, I'm just going to show you. So color white. We see that it takes precedent even over the ID, regardless if I take it and I put it at the end or the middle or the beginning. That style is still going to take precedent. All right. So, matter of fact, I'll put it at the end because it'll look a little better there. Okay, it got pink text, blue text, ID orange text, and a style of color white. Your pink text class declaration should have important keywords to override all the declarations. So you would do just that. Excuse me, I put that in the wrong spot. So you would hit a space and then, oh, excuse me, I put that at the wrong end. Should be like your body element should have the background color of black. Yep. And the hex color of black should be used instead of the word black. So the hex color for black, ooh, oh, it's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, good thing that's right there because we would have had to Google it. Google, baby. Okay. Your H1 element should have the text I am red. I mean, does it want us? Okay, let me see. I'm just going to try it this way first. So the first way I'm going to try it is, oh, okay. So change that to red. Change this to green. Change this to Dodger blue. And change this to orange. Oh, but it should be the hex code. Okay, so, haha. I put my hex code in all caps because most of the time where I've seen it, it's been all caps. So 00FF00, and basically this is basically saying full on red, full on green. For this one, it's going to be different because it's not actually blue, so it's a form of blue. And then the orange is FFA 500. Oh, I'm gonna need those colors, I feel like. Oh, it has the hex codes right here. Oh, okay. So F00. Fuchsia is F0F. Cyan is 0. Cyan is so beautiful to me. Like, I love that color. Look at that. That's just beautiful. And then the green is 0F0. So, of course, like it says, it has like short hex code and long hex code. Every time I've used it, I've used the long because that's normally what's available on websites. So, should have a black background. 000. RGB A. I'm only okay. So the A is like for the opacity level or something like that. So like that's like see through, and then this is like bold. Okay, so in other words, it doesn't want the transparency of it. Got it. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. It's like, don't be extra on this challenge. I need you to just do what we told you to do. Like, that is so military of them. Like, the military used to say that. They would be like, oh, if we tell you to stand by the trash can, don't go and throw anything away. Just stand by the trash can and await further instructions. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not like a thankless person, but okay. Sure, whatever. Oh, okay. I got these numbers all effed up. And it's okay because it be like that sometimes. Like, it is okay. You know what? First, let me do this. Let me just change this to RGB and change this to RGB. There we go, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I can just focus on the numbers instead of trying to put all that shish kebab in and be confused on why I'm still stuck at the bottom. Like, I was being extra. That's wrong. You got a typo here, they say. All right. I think I got it. Oh, did I mess up Orchid again? Oh, yeah. It's 112, not 121. I should have seen that. Like, that is not an orchid, honey. That's more like orchid. The skin should be gray. The belly should be white. That's so cute. And it should be orange. Whoa. I just went crazy right there. Like, I don't know, like I kind of felt like when I was going through this the first time, like before I knew anything about code, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, it told me what I was doing, but then like in action. I was like, what the fudge am I doing? So I don't know, it's a little different for me. I mean, you can literally code a whole entire web page using just HTML. However, like this right here isn't HTML. This is actually CSS. You're just putting it inside an HTML document. And this is okay for like small applications, like, you know, like if you're trying to put together like a quick little portfolio to show that you know something about languages, like you can like make a website really fast, like using like the CSS in here, like everything in one page, like a true single page application. But it's 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 weird. Like you're gonna see once we start getting into everything, because even though this is CSS, it's inside of style tags. So that's how you know it's inside a HTML document and it's not inside of an actual CSS document. So, and that's where the CSS stylings end and then the actual HTML begins. So, but this is something that would be pretty cool to know. Like if you go and if you look at, okay, the penguin top is made of this class and that class and that class and that class, and you can go up into the style sheet and at least like look and see how it made everything do it, because Z index, what it doesn't tell you is Z index is how you move something to the forwardmost part, or, you know, like to the backmost part of an application. So this is like the left hand, it's like in the forefront. But of course, you don't want the background to be in the front, like, you know, of that, like of the hand, because then it's going to look like someone chopped Penguin's hand off. So, like, just look up like what a Z index is. Like, matter of fact, we can do that real fast. No, I'm going off topic, but hey, that's the point in watching how I code. This is how I think when I'm going through these things. Okay, so it sets the Z order of the position of the element. Whenever like stuff is overlapping and stuff like that, you would use Z to figure out which one you want in the front and which one you want in the back, like how these are. Like, okay, I wanted to cut off here. Like this is auto, but like if you want it as one, then like it's showing you, okay, this one is 3, this one is 5, this one is 7. But as you see, like 1 is like in the background of everything. No, like, so it's not really letting you know which one is 1. Index 3, because the numbers are different. Oh, you know what? I think it's showing, okay, so for 1, because it's lower than all those other numbers, then it's on the bottom. And then with this one being 3 being lower than 6 and 4, it would have 4 and 6 on top of it. And then 5 would have 6 on top of it. And then 7 would be on top of everything. So that's how it's showing that. Okay. Penguin class should declare the penguin square variable assigned to it as gray. The penguin class right here should have the penguin scan variable and is assigned to gray. Okay. So we would type in penguin scan and then put in gray. Yeah, that's under the penguin class. All right, the penguin should be added to the background property of penguin top to the background. Change code below this line. Change code above this line. Okay, so in place of that, you will put in penguin skin. Copy. The penguin bottom. Change the background. I don't understand what we're doing here. Like everything is being changed to penguin skin. Like why? That's so mean. Look at penguin. Oh, okay. That makes a whole lot more sense. But I was like, why they got penguin looking like this? Like penguin looking like he got alopecia or something. Like no, that was so inhumane. But like, no offense to people that got alopecia, but like, come on, penguin was looking kind of rough. Like he ain't have no wig or nothing to cover it up. He was just out here looking bare butt booty naked. It be like that sometimes though. It be like that sometimes. Look at him with his little booty head. Big old booty. What's going on? Put his little makeup on. The fallback background. No, the fallback value of black should be used in the background property of the penguin top class. Okay. He got a little soup bowl fade. Oh snap! I missed one. And the bottom. Started from the bottom. Now we are. All right. Okay, look at his little pot belly. Little pot belly. Oh, that's a little beer drinking penguin right there, boy. I'm so bored. No, not for real. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. Set to red. Before the background. Okay, so we're like that. I think that's what it's talking about. The red box should include the fallback background set to red immediately before the existing background declaration. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so weird. That is so weird. The penguin belly. Get in my belly. Where his belly at? Where his belly at? Penguin. Where your belly at? They done lost penguin belly. Oh, tripping. Is this what it's talking about? Should be declared in the root. Okay. Okay, I know what it's saying. So you will put this penguin belly, and then it said, make it pink, baby. Make it pink. So like basically what this saying is it's like overriding anything down there. So like anytime that penguin skin appears, it would be whatever color it's set to. So like the background is set to pink as you see, and then like the belly is set to pink as you see up here. Like that's set to pink and it's pink down there too. So the penguin class should reassign the penguin belly variable to white. The penguin class should reassign. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess I did finish. Um. All right. So reassign that to 200. Okay, he shrunk a little bit. Reassign the penguin skin to black. Penguin look hard with that black, boy. Penguin look like that, boy. Oh, I'm tripping, boy. Hold on. Let me at least get that copy and then undo it. Because my code's supposed to definitely go right here. But it be like that sometimes, Playboy. Got to see it through, my boy. Okay, so basically what that is a media query. So like whenever, hold on, let me see if I go back. Okay, so this is a media query. So what it's saying is whenever let me pull it up for you. Okay, so here it is right here. So it's saying, oh, holy smokes. Wait a minute, where did everything go? Moihi. So this is saying, okay, I'll just resize it up here. So basically what it's saying is, like if you see his size and everything is the same, but as soon as it drops to a max width of 350, so that's probably like an iPhone 5, then his size is going to shrink. Let's go to the preview. So, you know, like the Google Pixel, of course, he's bigger because the screen is bigger. But as soon as it drops down to that 350 range right here, you see he shrunk. So again, if I go back to the Galaxy, he's bigger. And when I go to the iPhone, he shrinks down in size. So that's basically what that is saying there. So let me exit out of this and then run the test so we can continue. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video and we'll start fresh on another one. And I'll see you guys when I post. Bye.